Yeah. And live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, inside Tiny, and otherwise Dennis Jimmy Jr. Um, hopefully this stream is a lot better than the one I did yesterday or the day before. I was not happy with the stream. It was just terrible. Alright, so welcome to season 13.5. Now for all you people who know, yesterday they had the new season come in. Now, granted, they've already had an emergency patch come out, so, once again, please be patient with Critic, this, everything else. Kind of Critic, this, everything else. They got this little log I am not going to activate because I don't want my copyright the thing to kick in. But season 13.5 is now come to PC's Captain, which goes in a ton of revelations and new experiences. Star Trek Online Universe. Our newest featured episode, Brushfire players go enter a secret prison in the Dark where the House Tog holds their most hated prisoner there. That can't be anything good for Murtaugh, which is played by J.C. Hesler, as I believe how you pronounce his last name. He, in his third role, Star Trek Online, you will join forces once again with General Rodek, voiced by Tony Todd, an epic Klingon adventure to rescue Murtaugh and return him to the Alliance. There are some amazing moments and fantastic stories being told that you won't want to miss out on. In addition to the story, 13.5 will also bring other things, which I'll show in a minute. So we've got a lot going on, just everything else. I'm going to try to keep this under as short as possible. Alright, so 13th, we're going to take a look at the new mission. Which is where? There it is. So every week you will have a featured episode. The new one is called Brushfire, Week 1. Each week we will roll out new rewards to featured episode Brushfire. The first completion of this mission on your account each week will grant a featured episode weekly reward box, which will have enhanced universal tech upgrade or Captain Universal Point. Now, if you're trying to level up your temporal, some of those other specializations, you want to claim this mark. If you're trying to get epic gear for your crafting, you want the enhanced universal tech. That will, get you closer to getting those epic mod type abilities. Let's get characters who opens. Okay, I thought I already told you all that. Blah blah blah. You have to do level 50 to open them, by the way. House Nortec has made their tri-battle thing defense configuration council available in appreciation of your assistance. The council defense configuration has proven during Nortec engagement with the turtle people, I call them turtle people. It does increase. Yeah. It does increase survivability and mobility, while also boosting power towards your shields and your engine. Captains who acquire this engineering console will find their ship mobility and shielding potentially increase. Ooh, so it's an engineer console slot. So it goes into your engineer. See, it does showing question mark, but he's 3. Alright, position, instrument, 2 keys. 3 teeth, bonus of life. Specific to the next week. Stay tuned. Alright, so we won't know what the third piece is, because you see, it's a question mark, kind of. Alright, so as I was saying, each week, usually it goes about 4 weeks. Each week you'll get a piece, you'll get a bunch of XT points, XT bonuses, and all this other stuff each week, that's everything else and all. So you definitely want to kind of jump in here, and you can do level 10. So if you create a new character and do the tutorial, you can do this right away as soon as you're done with the tutorial. Otherwise, in 4 weeks, if you don't do this in 4 weeks, this will move from the level 10 area down to the level 60. So you'll have to be 60 just to do this. So you definitely want to do this while it's open and there for you. Alright, now next, now, we're gonna look at the pack notes, because they have two sets of pack notes. There's something else I wanted to look at. Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll look at that in a minute. The next one are the lock boxes. As of yesterday, they're dropping these lock boxes, the Song Ye lock boxes. So, Aaron, tell me if I got that right. Song Ye. Um, since the days of the internet crash incident, Sonye has entered the reputation of being an outcast of the Alpha Quadrant. Despite their reputation and no denying that Sonye remains at the forefront of medical technology as well as in possession of incredible powerful sensory and energy absorption knowledge. Using these advantages on their vessel make them a formidable foe capable of outmaneuvering and basically crippling their enemies. Research the technology has allowed the Alliance to make significant advances in technology as a result that are contained within. Oh, I thought I was someone interesting. Okay, whatever. Um, the characters find themselves thwarted enough to win the Sony command vessel. Sony command vessel represents the bulk of their fleet, and combat these ships often find a balance between obliterating the flash and supporting their fellow combat vessels. Now, if you remember from the new day, this was the main capital ship that the leader of the Songye group was flying. This is the capital ship that he was flying. Um, oh yeah, and this is a command vessel, by the way. See, a Songye command science vessel. This is a command vessel. It comes with a universal deep analysis sensor package, which if you get both pieces here, kind of does an interesting combination. Alright, when active, it emits a field of up to 3 kilometers in every direction, which will last a minor duration. All allies within the field, including yourself, will grant an increased shield penetration and armor penetration as long as they remain within your field. Meanwhile, all foes within this field will have one effect removed every second, starting with the longest remaining duration. The enemy will also have suffer penalties during the recharge time. So it's basically shield weakener ability. It enhances you and your teammates that are any enemy vessel that gets inside this little circle here, and it basically starts weakening their shields, kind of, it sounds like. Council also provides a passive bonus to maximum auxiliary subsystem power, control expertise, shield hardness, and may be equipped at any console slot on Sonya Starship. You may have one of these consoles equipped at any time. So then you're only allowed one at a time on the vessel. You can't have like 10 of them, which could be nice. Alright, now this next one, if you remember from the movie, Commander Riker did the Riker maneuver and took on one of the vessels and destroyed the one and crippled the other one. Well, these ships are basically okay. So they're Sonya Intel Battlecruiser T6. Okay, so to the loading store, blah blah blah. Oh, hi, Aaron. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron's reaching out tonight. Um, it's now off season 13. sounds better this time. Yeah, 'cause like I said yesterday when I did the thing yesterday about the attack notes and all, I was not really happy with how it looked and sound. It was just, I'm sorry, I'm getting really picky because I want my stream to look good and sound good and play good. I'm kind of picky. Okay, anyway, Sonya Intel Battlecruiser T6. These battle vessels are the vanguards of the Sonya fleet, Sonya fleet, capable of withstanding heavy fire while simultaneously undermining their ability to put up a strong fight. Now, what you're seeing here is the ability. So you see it fires these little things, create these little ghost ships. And like I said, watching the other day when they had this, live stream on Facebook, they did real quick where they actually unlocked this ship and this ship and then went into the Allied zone, showing them off what they can do. This ship was very interesting. It creates these subspace theory agitated builds from a knowledge of dangerous subspace weaponry. The Songyang had developed a specialized piece of deflector technology capable of analyzing local space near the enemy to find weak points in the area between normal space and subspace. Then using an automatic quantum drill, these weak points are finally torn open to create a volatile anomaly that will seek out the enemies and will damage them while draining their subsystem energy. This console also provides a passive boost to max shield subsystem powers and drain abilities and shield capacity. This console may be equipped on any console slot or any Sonya starship. You can only have one at a time. Subspace warhead, which is the trait that you get after you level up. Then it caught by a high yield torpedo. Oh, hi. Yeah, someone just came on my YouTube and said hello. Hello, welcome to the stream. Right now I'm doing the Star Trek Online report of season 13.5. Looking at the Sonya lockbox ships right now. During the cost of the high-yield torpedo and transport warhead will cause a subspace tear to thorn near the damaged target. The anomaly will chase down the nearest star, causing physical damage and drain energy subsystem power to enemies that they encounter. Alright, so I'm guessing this here is the subspace barrier agitator. Because like I said, if you watch, it shoots these little things, it creates these ghost ships, and these ghost ships will actually go right up to the ship there, and as it gets closer, the target here will start having shield drain abilities, subsystem drains, and this everything else. Auxiliary system drain, energy drain, weapon drain. All the subsystems will start having energy. But at the same time, these ghost ships will actually start causing where the shield on the ship will start getting kind of weakened. This everything else. So if you like say to fire a torpedo, it'll go right through the shield and do hull damage because it's causing shield damage to the ship that's got subsystem damage. Then got a lightning bolt here. Then get the little drones. Alright, after taking radiation damage, you'll heal over time. Okay, so we get duty officers as well in this lockbox. The Sonya Oh, I guess I called them slate because they are, they was, doing the dirty work for the Sonya people, this, everything else and all. So we get duty officers. All right, players may obtain these new set of genetic resignatures in order to unlock access to new ground traits and two new space traits. Ground traits, invigorating radiation. After taking radiation damage, you'll heal over time, removing all delots and introspection. While you remain stationary, you'll gain an increase to echo and damage and regeneration rate at the cost of resistance rating. Alright, so if you don't move, you're constantly getting a buffing. While the other one, if you get radiation damage, you're getting a healing. Space traits. Repair crews. While in contact, you're gaining stacking, hull resistance, and regeneration boost. Ooh, I'll definitely go to that one. I definitely want to look at that. Reconstruction and radiation. After taking radiation damage, you'll heal over time, removing all delots. Okay, and that's, of course, these two are space, these two are ground. Little drones. Alliance Best have also experimenting with adapting Sonya technology and the technology used against the Sonya to far more. Their uses transport inhibitor. While active transport inhibitor field will grant a dodge chance and teleport immunity to all allies in range and prevent those from leaning and fabrication an ally to assist them. Ooh. So you tactical officers that don't want engineers to, quote unquote need, dump a bunch of, turrets and whatever and whatnots all over the place. Yeah, you definitely want this, you tactical officers. Thesis drone summons a drone that will place enemies in thesis fields and attack others with radiation damage. Yeah, I'll definitely get that because engineers are able to enhance the drone abilities. Insulation field generator. Deploys a fabrication that stealths all nearby allies while they remain out of combat. Entering combat will give you a short duration damage boost that will cancel the stealth. Ooh. So engineer officers will finally have a cloaking ability to cloak ourselves. That's it all. Once we start to attack something, the cloak will cancel. Okay, these are ground weapons. A healthy toilet, a handful of new entries. And I guess these are in the Lodi store. That's why it said Lodi, I guess. Okay, now this is the outfit. This I definitely wanted to look at. To those captains who are more minded toward fashion, the Sonya outfit is available, and the captains for all faction that allow you to have a look similar to that of the Sonya had in the Star Trek Insurrection. For those captains who are looking for more tools to fight the threat out there, the Sonya lockbox had everything, blah, blah, blah. So there you go. These are all the stuff that's going to be available in the lockbox. So a lot of interesting stuff. Alright, so now they've had an emergency patch. As you can see, that a few hours ago, 2 hours ago exactly, the server went back live again. But they had to take them off this morning because there was a lot of problems. Resolved a crash on a few maps that could cause characters to be trapped. Resolved an issue where much of the Voyager interior was missing. Resolved an issue that was preventing the Sonya command science vessel from being able to generate inspiration during the combat. Okay, that's a lockbox issue. Duty officers can now. Wowzer. I need to get some sleep. I'm getting sleepy. Then again, hell, I did not have tonight. Sorry. Alright, so duty officers can now be donated and give the Protea rewards at dismiss. Resolved an issue or audio was missing from the Federation of the tutorial. Remove the unnecessary weekend general ads to the Tholians and Dog Red Alert. Resolved an issue where text error string was digital in the friendly Apple system. That's a typo. Resolved an issue that was causing the current lockbox item not to reward the Sony lockbox. So these are all fixes, hopefully. I don't know, because I've been having trouble. I finally got the game downloaded. It took me half the night, but I finally got the game downloaded finally. Now patch notes. Now this was for Tuesday's patch notes. Because like I said, the game, season 13.5 went live. So new teacher Brushfire has been added to the featured episode tab journal. Captain seek the aid of one of the history's greatest Klingon generals to help deal with the turtle people threat in the outer quadrant. Yes, I call them turtle people because they look like turtles. Oversized turtles, that is. Episode is available to little team captains and above. For more information. And there you go. Now this is the log, I believe. Okay. Well, anyway, this here is General Rodek that you'll be working with, and this is General Nortok that you're going to go and rescue. This is Rodek, Speak, High Council. Yeah, because I'm going to kind of keep this short. If you want to read that, I'll definitely put the link in there so you can read it. The Endeavor system. Now, as I understand it, the Endeavor system is going to do the new daily area, I'm guessing. I don't know because I've not been in the game yet, so that's my guess. Adding new challenges, we present the Endeavor system, limited time challenges from which you can gain reward that will come to Star Trek Alone and featured episode. Every 2 or 3 days, a new endeavor. Yeah, so it's like the like Star Wars Old Republic. Like, you'll have these missions, they'll kick in. You'll have the 2 days to grind on it and get the reward, this everything else. If not, then you'll lose that reward, this everything else, and have to wait till the next one to kick in. So yeah, it's going to do the new daily system to kind of keep you busy. Because you got to figure, you go through the story, which is good. I mean, there's a lot to do in the game. You get to 60. As you're leveling up, there's still a lot to do. But then, you kind of get bored. I mean, when you get to 60, you decide, okay, I'm going to go temporal agent. I'm going to get all the temporal stuff, this, everything else, and I'm going to do all temporal stuff, and I'm going to get the temporal shits and this, everything else. Then you work on the temporal specialization, the temporal reputation, and you get all that stuff. But then after a while, there's really nothing else to do, and you kind of get bored. So in the other system, it's going to give you something where every 2 days there's something to do, something to look forward to, and if you do it and complete it on time, you'll get some sort of reward at the end. Which I like that idea. It'll give you something to keep you busy in the game, so the game don't get boring and like, okay, this game's boring, and because you got to figure most people, and this is the truth, honest to God truth, I've done it myself as well. Now the new Brushfire comes out. You do the Brushfire. You do the whole thing for the whole entire month. At the end of the month, there's nothing to do until Christmas time when the next feature thing comes out, Christmas time. So, you go to other games, you go out, do other things, just everything else, while you wait for the Christmas event, the Christmas featured episode to come out, and then you come back to that, those 4 weeks, do something for 4 weeks, and then you leave again. Well, Critic is trying to change that where there is something to do, there's something to do every 2 days, and it kind of keeps you busy every 2 days. The Friendly Admiral campaign. Now that's like I was showing on the one screen. As I said, I've already got the Federation completed, and I got the Federation ship. The Klingon, I'm like 7 or 8. The Romulan one, I've not even started yet. Well, this is going to go under the Romulan thing. And as I understand it, they'll get Lodi, Darlinthian, and something else. This campaign focuses 80 on trade goods and wealth to create a stronger economy within the Allied space, the Milky Way, completing assignments in the Frangi Alliance. Well, after there's reward, primary focus Dilithium ore and gold pressed platinum. When you finally get to level 10, you'll get 30,000 Dilithium ore, and then you'll get a Frangi ship. More than likely, I'm not sure that one or that one, but you'll get a Frangi ship that will fly around an epic quality admiral system known as Quark's Trumpet, or Triumph. It's a high-end cruiser. Okay, so it's a cruiser. Okay, cool. Yeah, because like I said, I got the Federation completed, and I got Harry Kim's, Admiral shit, that and all, which is kind of the science type shit. So you need a bunch of science stuff done really good and fast. You send him and his ship out. I'm still working on the Klingon and the Romulan, or the Romulan's not even started. The Klingon, I'm like 7 or 8. So this is going to be interesting. I'll see what I can do with that. Okay, these here are basically artifact fixes and whatever, whatnot. Now, what I really want to do is get way down here. Systems. Okay, a lot of these are like bug fixes. In fact, both of them are bug fixes. But what I want to do is right here. Now, why is that not erasing? New territory. Slots, I guess. Alright, so this here is going to be interesting. Now, when you're playing the game, now to the ones that don't know, you'll have, 3 here. If you open up your secondary, there is a way where you can open up a one and put one right here. Right here will be where your duty or your bridge officers go. Then you got your ship power and whatever whatnot here. Then you got the little chat box here. This here is going to actually increase it where you'll have line 1 going to the tire tray, and that's going to be 3, like that. Well, they're going to actually add more power. Or now you can do up to 10 rows now. Adds toward the rotating both tire tray, both 90 degrees or horizontal or vertical. So, and this one's going to be interesting, whereas you only have 1 here, then you have like the 3 here. Well, here you're going to have the chance, just like in Star Wars Old Republic, where you're going to have a bunch of them on the side, a bunch of them over here, and then a bunch of them here, and just like fill up your whole screen with nothing but rows of whatever whatnots. Tire tray settings will now add, the hidden one clicking outside the buttons. My guess is when you click outside, that tray, I guess, will disappear. I don't know. See, I don't know any of these. There's nothing that'll get in game. Hopefully now that my game finally patched. I did a patch tonight trying to get the game to patch and fix itself. Now right here, this is going to be interesting. If the single tray is selected, then a thorough weapons will show. My guess is now, if you have the science ship, you have the little science tower here, and if you have like a command ship or a commander or a battle cruiser, you'll have the little tower here. Now, usually you have on your, what you call it, weapon, where you have your weapons, your shield, your engines, your auxiliary. Up here is a little button here that's like split in half. One button here, you fire like all your energy weapons. The other weapon here, you fire just your torpedoes. My guess is they're going to put a little button here now, where when you click that button, all your weapons are going to fire now. So that's going to be interesting to see how that looks. And the fire all button is only available on the horizontal, so you can't put it on these over here. They can only go down here. There's often an issue where unlocking a trait would now allow slotted app to moving to a different app. Yeah, I've actually had that happen where, I would put a tray in, and everything else. The tray would like gray out and I couldn't do anything. And then others, like let's say I tried to go to Earth Space Dock, and then as I'm going to sector space towards, like the Allied Zone or the other one, and I was like, oh, I'm going to change this trait real quick. And it won't let me until I literally either jump back to sector space or I jump back to Earth Space Dock where I originally started from. Then I can put that trait in and then fly all the way back to the Allied Zone or all the way back to the Daedalian Zone, which is annoying. Resolving issue the call teen and light window disappear or auto-teen. I have actually had that happen. Resolved an issue or icons. Power tray was not updated if the player added or removed power. Okay, I'm not sure about that one. Bridge officers. See, all these are basically little fixes here. It's everything else. Content. Echo the light core sampling of the second content is no longer timed. Instead, as soon as the player has collected enough materials, he can just go without. Yay! Alright, Fluid Dynamic, they've been working on that mission like for ages, because I've had quite a few other characters that have been leveling up. Still dealing with those bugs there. Dragon Deceit, they've been dealing with that issue as well. Resolved an issue where core assault reward lifted. Yeah, I actually had that happen the other day where when I went to go try to claim my war game mission, the war game thing would not show. Instead, I had a choice of Iconian marks, fleet marks, and that was it. I couldn't, get the war game marks. It was either fleet marks or Iconian. So hopefully that got fixed. Known issues, layout slots. Well, like here, it's nothing else. Okay, so basically to fix that, just jump to another map. So if you're going to an Earth Space Dock to sector space, and you notice that your things are messed up, jump back to Battleland, Allied Zone, jump somewhere else, and then jump back, and it should fix that. All right, okay, that's the patch notes. Okay, we already looked at that. Okay, this here, I'm just gonna put in a link. These are the stats of the ship. It's in the lockbox. These are the stats. And it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna put the link in there so you can look at that. So these are the stats. Like I said, this is a Intel battle cruiser. This up here is a command science vessel. So I'm just gonna put the link in there so you can look at that. So I'm gonna try to keep this under. Yeah, wow, it's already 35 minutes already. I need to wrap this up. Okay, and that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up today. So otherwise, if you're interested in joining a casual fleet, I am Jenny Jr., leader and owner of the SAS or Specialized Attack Squadron. We'll be glad to have you join us and help you level up and help you learn the game and play the game and everything else. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I pretty much spent all night for my game to patch and get going, so, give me a few minutes to kind of take care of the couple of things, just everything else, and then we'll actually be jumping in game and taking a look in game, seeing how things are. So, to you Federation players, live long, prosper. You Klingon players, God law, and you Romulan players, John true, and I'll see you all out there in the stars. See you in a few minutes, and we'll be in game in a few minutes. Alright. Alright, now if you don't mind, please follow me, subscribe to my channel to, the little follow me. Also, if you don't mind, please go to my Patreon page. I am trying to build me one of those AMD type computers to kind of update my computer, just everything else. Because if you look at my Twitch page, I have two good strong computers that I play the games with that I would kind of like to update because they are kind of getting antique. But otherwise, like I said, I also have a bunch of videos on YouTube. So usually what I do is after I'm done here, I will have Twitch upload to my YouTube channel and then go from YouTube over to my Patreon page. And you can talk to me on my Patreon page and follow me. We also have a SAS Facebook page that you can also find me and talk to me, as well as Twitter that you talk to me. And thank you again, and I'll see you in a few moments. Bye now.